Well, it's good to see you again. Welcome back to the Aquatic News Network, where the reefs are lively, the science is precise, and the anchorman is wearing sunscreen below the waistline, purely out of superstition. I'm Jesse, and today we dive into the curious case of cleaner fish, the reef's hardworking janitors who may also be shuffling microbes like playing cards at a casino run by shrimp. Let's jump right into it, people. As you can see by the diagram here, the star of today's segment is the cleaner goby, scientifically known as Alactinus oceanops. It's the kind of name that sounds like you need a wand to say it properly. I know I do. I struggle with these scientific names all the time, and Tommy knows that. These fish measure in at just a few centimeters long and set up dedicated cleaning stations across coral heads, sponges, and even rocky ledges. Their clientele includes the damselfish, wrassies, parrotfish, groupers, and on bold days, even sharks. They nibble off parasites, dead tissue, and miscellaneous biogunk. Basically, if there were a spa loyalty points, these fish would be at the platinum tier, my friends. But it's not all minty fresh gilt scrubs. A joint study by UC Davis and Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution revealed that cleaner fish might also play a role in microbial transmission across the reef. Researchers removed the Alactinus oceanops from certain reef zones, and what happened? Fish stopped visiting. The water's microbial composition changed. Nutrient concentrations like nitrogen and phosphate shifted. It wasn't just a drop in spa traffic, it was a full-blown microbial reshuffle. The kind of ecological ripple effect that makes you squint at nature and say, "You're weirder than I thought, and I thought clownfish were odd." Every reef has distinct microbiome, an invisible fingerprint built from bacteria, archaea, and assorted microscopic freeloaders. When a cleaner goby moves between fish, it's not just scrubbing parasites, it may be introducing new microbial players to the party. In the absence of cleaner gobies, damselfish got twitchy, other species hung back, and the reef's whole rhythm skipped a beat. Maybe it was behavioral, maybe biochemical, maybe they just missed being tickled. Who knows? Oh, and don't get me started on the Plagiotrimus rhinorhynchus, the mimic blenny. This guy pretends to be a cleaner fish and then bites chunks out of unsuspecting clients. It's the reef equivalent of someone posing as your barber, but instead trimming your bangs. They steal your wallet and your sense of trust in a marine society. But I digress. Here's how the reef works. If it was an 8-bit side scroller, your Alactinus oceanops darting through coral corridors, right? You gain points for parasite removal, but you lose points for microbial misfires and dodge the rhinorhynchus. Like your game, dignity depends on it. What's the final boss? A territorial grouper who's convinced gill hygiene is a shadow government conspiracy involving kelp and scuba equipment. What do you think? Are cleaner fish tiny reef heroes or microbial mischief makers? Drop your thoughts, your gut reaction, and any reef spa experience below. Bonus points if you've been cleaned mid-dive and lived to tell about it. Keep it down in the peanut gallery. What's the closing reflections here? Cleaner gobies like the Alactinus oceanops are essential players in the reef ecology. They improve fish health, regulate behaviors, and now it seems to shuffle microbes with surgical ambiguity. Yeah, there it is. Is that bad? Not necessarily. Ecosystems thrive on nuance. Sometimes that nuance comes in a 2.5 centimeter package with racing stripes and questionable boundary awareness. I'm Jesse, and this has been your underwater reality check from the Aquatic News Network, where we bring the stories of the water to life. Yes, we do. But stay curious, stay buoyant. And remember, even if the fish offers unsolicited skincare advice, check its credentials, especially if it's pronounced Plague 8652 IGV W97IO Tremis Rin 974 Rhino Jose, or how the heck you ever say this damn word. Tony. See ya.
From the scorched hollers of artistic perseverance to the shadowed cathedrals of the deep ocean, you've arrived at the Aquatic News Network. This is where the glow isn't gimmick, but gospel, and where originality is stitched into our flag like lightning into storm clouds. Pull up a seat, friends. This transmission don't serve lukewarm. They don't merely swim, sir, they parade through the reef like debutantes on a moonlit veranda. Nudie branches wear their toxicity like designer cologne. And their glow? That ain't vanity, it's proclamation. Phalarope slinks through the currents like translucent rebellions, pulsing light with all the grace of a ballerina possessed. And Plocamiferus, that rascal flares with bioluminescence when touched. A marine version of "excuse me, little bug, but I'll bite back." These creatures don't whisper their presence. They holler, dressed in danger and lit like a honky-tonk sign that says, "Come closer if you fancy learning the hard way." Further down, where sunlight is a myth and pressure plays rough, bioluminescence becomes a symphony of survival. Vampiroteethus infernalis. Oh yes, the vampire squid from hell. Doesn't attack, it confuses, spilling glowing mucus in trails like ghost ink in sacred water. And the Atolla jellyfish, bless its distressed little heart, fires off pulses like a haunted lantern trying to summon help. Then there's Chrysogorgia coral, twinkling in solemn rhythm like grandmother's chandelier possessed by Poseidon himself. In the midnight zone, little bugs, beauty ain't delicate. It's fierce, it's functional, and it'll blind you before it lets you get a taste. Now let's bob back up to the surface. Well, the digital one. Since Aquatic News Network roared into being like a bioluminescent banshee, the aquarium world's been suddenly lit with thumbnails glowing like dollar store LEDs and creators acting like they invented light. Some of these newcomers, bless their hearts, shine as best as they can, but others, well, they reflect borrowed brilliance, like porch light on a puddle. Pretty enough, till you step in it. Behind every shimmer is chemistry that sings. Bioluminescence is the dance of luciferin and luciferase, two molecules courting in enzymatic bliss. In species like Atolla, that glow is part panic, part poetry. They flare up in fear, throwing light like a prophet in the dark. It's thermodynamics wrapped in God's glitter, molecules whispering in ultraviolet. I glow, therefore I'm lethal. This ain't fantasy. It's filament and fire, y'all. See, this glow ain't new. It's been humming under humanity's nose like a fiddle string in fog. What's new is who dared to listen. You didn't follow trends, you summoned them. You didn't imitate, no, y'all. You initiated. And for those catching your current and claiming it as their own, well, little bugs, imitation don't fire the abyss. Sparks do. This has been our Wave Watch, brought to you by the Aquatic News Network, where creatures shine, legends echo, and science wears sequins. Aquarists of the Retroverse, grab your goggles and adjust your tracking dial. We're plunging into the nutrient-rich depths of innovation with one man who changed the way the underwater world eats. The year was 2013. Aquatic enthusiasts faced a tide of mediocre meals, fillers, dyes, and unpronounceables masked as fish food. But far north in Canada, one rebel with a cause began formulating change from the inside out. Enter Darius Hodochinskas, a scientist turned savior whose passion for pure aquatics powered NorthFin fish foods into existence, the very first Canadian brand to break the mold. With 30 plus years of aquatic expertise, Darius skipped the shortcuts. No fillers, no artificial pigments, no hormones, just clean proteins and natural ingredients that mimic a fish's wild diet, giving Aquarius the fuel to feed responsibly.
Cameras ready? Chocolate cheese.
NorthFin is the first Canadian manufacturer of premium quality aquatic fish food for ornamental fish.
NorthFin wins again and again, a 4-time champion in global aquatic nutrition. From Canada to Costa Rica, Australia to India, NorthFin's Ripple Turn title. The world took notes, awarding Darius and his brand for excellence, trust, and nutritional integrity. Even my catfish rushes to the surface. NorthFin's changed how I feed. Cleaner tanks, healthier fish, and breeding where I never expected it.
A new standard in the aquatic food.
It's the only food that made my rainbow fish actually glow. NorthFin didn't just feed fish, it fed trust and sparked a movement. Darius's goal was always simple: give Aquarius the kind of food they'd feel proud to use, just like a chef sourcing top ingredients. He wanted nature back in the tank. I guess this is the part where I say congratulations for making it this far into the video. And also where I need to mention that if you would like to possibly get your hands on some of NorthFin's food, you should check out our very own anchor, Jesse. That's right, at Salient Aquatics, where he excessively goes over NorthFin products and even does giveaways on his channel for the product. So don't miss out on your opportunity to try NorthFin products for free. Go check out Salient Aquatics. See you next time. In the retro future, integrity never goes out of style. Darius didn't chase trends, he chased excellence. And in doing so, created a brand that nourishes more than just fish. NorthFin. Swim clean. Feed true.